Hey everyone, Kupo here and welcome back to my Chrono Cross playthrough. Today we are going to start entering the Viper Manor and we are going to be super sneaky and infiltrate the area. So as I mentioned in the previous episode, the first thing we need to do is stay out of this spotlight, nice and easy. Then from here, we just need to avoid the guard. No, I can't sneak past him. Leave me alone, 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 leave me alone. Never mind. Okay, so now I need to use the mana key, which will unlock the door, and in we go. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to examine this statue, which will open this door in front of us. So we're going to guess, we're going to say 2 times to the right and once to the left. Incorrect answer, and down we go. So we need to find the code for that snake so that we don't fall into this cage, because that would be rather embarrassing. Something to note is that even if by sheer coincidence there's a 1 in 100 chance, even if by sheer coincidence you get the right combination, you still are going to be flagged as wrong. I'm just going to say that now. So, these guys wondering how we got past our security, past their security, sorry. And it turns out that we're going to show them how we got past their security. And that's by goading them non-stop. And all we need is for Kid to keep on goading them. And eventually, they will let us out. Thank you very much. It's, living rent-free in the guard's mind is amazing. So before I go out, I just want to quickly rotate my party with the minus button to put Serge in the front again. Random encounter time. Exactly the same as any other fight. 3 Acacia privates. We're just going to use our 2-2-3 combo with Serge and Kid, to take them out, and I will be right back. Okay, now that they're eliminated, I just want to examine them, and guess what? We're going to disguise ourselves with the suits. Final Fantasy VIII, is that you? Anyway, now that we've done this, it's time to explore Viper Manor a bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and we are going to explore down here and check this box. Ah, no, it's a mimic. But mimics work a bit differently in this game. Instead of them just straight up attacking you, you're going to play a game of chance, and you have to choose between the little box and the big box. If you choose correctly, you will get a reward. If you choose incorrectly, you will get into a fight. However, the thing is with this game is that you can run away from encounters 100% of the time. So guess what we're going to do? We're just going to choose the little box every time. And if we're right, great. If we're wrong, we're going to run away, re-engage, and the correct answer will always reset. So we're going to keep on choosing the little box until it's the correct answer, and we'll get the reward. So all we need to do is do a weak attack, and hopefully we'll get what we want. Nope, incorrect. So now we're going to run away and re-engage the fight. And eventually, this was my 4th attempt. We will get what we're looking for, which is 100G and something else. But what could it possibly be? Nice little stat increase there. Serge is now at 14 strength. We do want to keep a close eye on that strength number because it will determine some strategies for much later on. So always keep an eye on Serge's strength. There's a couple of important stats and I will point them out as we go on. But yeah, we also get the Ice Lance for guessing that correctly. Be patient, it takes about 30 to 60 seconds per reset. But yeah, eventually you will win. You've just got to be patient. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to open this door. Pro tip, do not step on the carpet. We want to stay away from the carpet simply because we want to avoid random encounters. If you get a non-HP stat growth and it's not a growth level, you will not gain any more stats as a general rule of thumb until the next growth level. Just putting that one out there. So, we want to speak to Glenn. And Glenn is going to be an idiot for us and reveal what the password is. So we're going to let Glenn write it down. We're going to give him the opportunity to do so. And we're also going to pick up this here. And we pick up the Dragoon's Honor, which is a nice little accessory. That's not all I want to do. If we sneak past this dishwasher here, he will eventually sneak past, or let us sneak past, sorry. There we go, thank you. I want to examine this cupboard and we will get turned green. Unfortunately, we now have to wait. But what's he trying to investigate? I wouldn't worry about him too much. It's definitely nothing plot related or anything like that. Okay, now that we are done with that, I now, again, staying off the carpet, want to go into this room here. And we've got the Record of Fate here. I remember that. It's very important for saving purposes. So you wrote that down for us, and now we're going to reveal that the magic number is 2 to the right, 3 to the left. Or better to think of it as 23. It makes it easier to remember. In fact, I'm going to write that down too. So when we see that statue next, we just have to turn the snake 2 to the right and 3 to the left. Not only do we find out the code, we also get a revive in here. Very important. It's one of the only ways you can revive dead characters in battle. You'll thank me later, trust me, for picking that up. Okay, again, we want to avoid the red carpet. I want to go in here. And we have 2 chests. One has a turn black and the other has another random encounter. Ah, first try this time. Okay. Good, good, good. I wonder what we get this time. So every time you take on one of these mimics, you will get an element. And the element we get for this one is another Ice Lance. It's not always Ice Lance, but the rewards are fixed. Anyway, who's this? Okay, we'll just leave her alone. I'm sure she's not that important. Okay, staying off the carpet. I want to go all the way back to the bottom section. And this time we're going to go to the right. And I want to talk twice to these guys. And they're going to ask us for a special password. And all we want to do is shut the hell up. Do not select an option. And yep, the correct password is silence. So we can enter. Hooray, good for us. Okay, we have a couple more things we can pick up here, starting with another mimic. And on the 5th attempt this time, I'm having unbelievably poor luck. But yeah, there we go. Eventually, we will choose the correct box, and we are getting another Ice Lance. Hooray! I promise you it's not fixed. Okay, so, couple of things I want to do. First thing is Kid's going to get super excited about the equipment that's standing in front of us. Okay, so I want to make one element change, and I want to give Pierre turn green. There we go. Excellent. And now I want to press minus twice. And Pierre is now in the front, even though everyone's sprite looks exactly the same. So I'm going to now examine this chest. or vase, and we're going to get into an encounter. This is no ordinary vase. This is the potty. 350 HP, innate yellow. So here's how we're going to deal with this. First thing we want to do is bop the pot once with Pierre, and then I'm going to use the turned green element on Serge. Like so. This is going to make Serge kind of strong against Potty, because now that he's innate green, his physical attacks will do much more damage. Look at that, 30 plus 30 plus 45 is about, over 100 damage, which is really good for us. Especially considering the Potty has quite a lot of HP. So, shockingly, the Potty has a genie inside it. This attack does not have a name, but it is yellow innate. And it does a fair amount of damage, so just be aware. Pierre's very much done in this fight, so all we're going to do now is continuously use our 2-2-3 strategy. Didn't quite kill it, but that's okay. Reminder that we are trying to queue up our attacks as quickly as possible. The quicker we queue our attacks, the less chance they have of being interrupted. It's not a 0% chance of them being interrupted, but it's quite small. Anyway, for winning that, we're going to use consumables as well. But yes, for winning that, we get nothing. Just kidding, we're going to get a turn red. On top of this, what we also want to do is pick up this here for a copper sword, called a bronze sword in the original. We're also going to pick up a copper armor in the form of copper mail. And we're also going to take this hero shield, which can only be equipped by one character, which is Pierre. Now we could do one of two things with this. We could either equip it on Pierre or sell it for G. Guess which one I'm going to choose. That's right, we're going to sell it for G later on, so I'm not going to bother equipping this on Pierre, but I am going to menu. Let us equip Serge. I want to give him the copper mail that we just picked up. And I also want to give him this Dragoon's Honor. It will increase the attack, magic attack, and hit percentage ever so slightly, but, you know, fine margins with Sergeant Kid. Pierre we don't care about as much. What else do I want to do? I do want to change one thing with Pierre. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. I want to give Pierre turn yellow. We'll stick that in a slightly different slot. There we go. Excellent. I'm going to keep Pierre in the front for this. Oh, actually, something else I need to do. I actually need to give Pierre revive and replace the turn green there, just as a backup in case this fight goes badly. Okay, all that's done. There's this treasure on the wall. Let's just grab it. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? It couldn't be a trap. It's shiny. It's on the wall. You know, it's there for the taking. And we do get the silver pendant. Balls. Just ignore all that. We got the good news is, though, that we got the treasure. The bad news is that we are imprisoned. And it looks like this woman's a scientist and is going to experiment on us. What could possibly go wrong? And this woman is smart enough to know that we're not dragoons. Surely we can therefore just get out of these get-ups. Seeing as we're clearly not fooling her. Okay, well, maybe we should just get on with our adventure. Yeah, why is she helping us? Probably because it's funny. or she wants to do unspeakable things to us. Yep. We're gonna be her guinea pigs. Oh, look at that. It's a random encounter. So we've got here 2 Neo-N bulbs. The female ones have 160 HP, and the male ones have 176. So we're going to go after the female one first. And to do this, once again, we are going to bop a weak attack with Pierre, and then use our turn yellow element, and we're going to use it on Serge once again. You probably see where this is going. Because they are green and 8, we are going to take full advantage of this. And it would have been nice if we actually took out the female one in one hit. Not the case, however. So instead, we're going to do a 1, 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately, both Neo and Bulbs got their attack in. So we're going for a slightly risky play here, but we managed to successfully do it. So back to Serge. Again, we're going to go with our trusted 2-2-3 combination. Lots of misses going on. Not really what we need. But apparently this Neo-N Bulb is a Pokemon. And just says the word weed repeatedly. Eventually we are going to take this down, but this is taking a bit longer than I would like. Yeah, this guy is just getting in a lot of attacks. We got there in the end, but we can consider ourselves slightly unlucky. But we did reach another growth level. Pierre gets some strength and resistance. Serge gets another strength boost, which is always welcome, and Kid gets a magic boost. No strength boost there, which is slightly unfortunate. I do want to use a consumable this time, but luckily we don't need to. Life is good, and some slight element grid increases for Serge and Kid as well. And we also get 2 arrow sources. Hooray! And our Russian scientist congratulates us on killing her science experiments, and we're just going to leave. But before we leave, I want to talk to this adorable thing over here. Hi, I'm Pip. My dream is to sail the vast sea someday on a big, huge ship. Yep, that is what Pip's voice is going to be in my head for the rest of the game. And Pip's going to ask if we can just unlock the cage. We do want to do that because it helps us unlock a character later on. I will give you one guess as to who that character is. Now that we've done that, we are going to also... let's speak to Lucia as well. Luckily, she will let us leave. And she's going to talk about Pip and the fact it's an evolving monster, aka a Pokemon. And it will change its form as it battles. Yeah, there's a bit of spoiler alert there. And she will ask us very nicely to not free it. Oh, well, technically we didn't free it. We just did a bit of unlocking. And later on, Lucia may or may not join our party. But right now, it ain't happening. Okay, so we can do one of two things here. We can either carry on, or we can go save our game. But in order to save our game, we need to get past this guy. So, in order to do that, I need to once again change some elements slightly. I'm going to put Pierre back on turn green. I will give you one guess as to why. Because we need to bust this thing up in order to get back to the save point. So, introducing Roborg. This guy has 300 HP and is innate yellow. Wow. Wonder why we've got turned green on Pierre. So yeah, We're going to use our turn green once again on Serge. And then from there, we're going to go back to our trusted 2-2-3. Yeah, Serge is really doing some good work there. Boop. The downside to Serge now also being green is that Roadborg's attacks will also do a lot of damage to us. Fortunately though, we don't really care about that. We've got plenty of healing items. Yeah, this guy's really going after Serge. Really going after Serge. We're going to go for the 72% play. Didn't get it. Wow. We hopefully aren't going to rely too much on Pierre. Yeah, Pierre's going to have to revive him here. Oh, nice miss. Lol, never mind. That was really unfortunate. So Pierre's actually going to need to revive Serge, which is why we've got the revive attached. So yeah. Unfortunately though, the innate green's gone, which is super unfortunate. There we go. Not really what we were looking for. We actually got quite unlucky. I'm going to use consumables to heal. Again, fortunately, only Serge required healing. And now what we can do is we can make our way back to the Record of Fate. Again, we don't want to... Oh, this is the wrong door. Whoopsie. We don't want to step on the red carpet. Make a habit of it, not necessarily for this room, but there are other rooms where if you step on the red carpet, you'll get into a random encounter. And we are going to call it here. In the next episode, we are going to get further into the Viper Manor and figure out what the hell is going on and who on earth is after Serge. But that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you've enjoyed what you've seen. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye!